Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks, depending on whatever time frame you guys are based in. I'm based in London, and good morning from me. My name is Naeem Aslam. I come with a wealth of over 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon, as an equity Bank of America, and currently providing services as a chief market analyst to EverTrade. A small bit of a housekeeping. Anything we should be discussing in this video cannot be perceived as an advice. Anything that if you are seeking for one, please do consider consulting with your own financial advisors. And more importantly, folks, if you haven't our channel, I highly recommend you guys to do so, because by doing that, it gives you an opportunity to get all the notifications at the moment that we go live. Now, as the subject of this YouTube live session says, that stimulus checks are coming, because over the weekend, the US Senate passed the 1.9 trillion worth of state relief package. Now, this is the third relief package and the third time that the US or Americans are going to receive stimulus checks from the government because of the pandemic, because of the coronavirus pandemic that brought the US economy to its knees. Now, we know that the savings ratio over in the United States have increased enormously. Retail traders have found a new way of making money, and that is by getting involved, but getting themselves involved in the stock market. Now, given the fact that we have another round of a stimulus checks coming, which you Americans will receive very soon, because now the Senate, which is the major problem with respect to the US stimulus checks, has passed that particular relief package. Now it is going to go back to the US House, which already passed this one, but for the final review. And then it is going to land on Joe Biden's desk. He's going to sign that, and after that, Americans will start receiving the checks. Now, given the fact that the U.S. stock market is in a consistent sell-off, especially the Nasdaq index, the Nasdaq composite index, which has dropped more than 10% from its all-time high, I believe that could be an opportunity where investors and traders can really deploy that extra cash that they'll be getting in. So what sector in terms of that can really take massive advantage right now? Of course, airline, tourism, travel stocks are still have a good discounts on the table, but it is the tech sector which is under immense sell-off, and that is where I believe the good opportunity is. Right now, the Nasdaq composite index is very much near its 200-day simple moving average. And from an institutional point of view, given the fact that I have worked in that area, this is the point where we see massive buying orders are really coming in. However, if the price breaks the 200-day simple moving average on the daily time frame, then we are going to wait for the market to put another 5 to 7% retracement or the sell-off, because that will push the Nasdaq Composite Index towards its 50-week simple moving average on the weekly time frame. And at that time, the market would be down 17 to 20% from its all-time high, which is very much a correction territory. And that could be really good opportunity to bag some names such as Amazon, such as Tesla, such as Microsoft, such as Facebook, Zoom, Adobe, DocuSign, so many other stocks which are part of the Nasdaq 100 index. Or equally, what one can do is just buy the Nasdaq 100 futures with a call, or look for call options on the Nasdaq 100 futures as well. Or alternatively, look for call options or any of the stocks that I have mentioned, because they will be at that point, and they are currently very, very oversold. And once the momentum will come back, guess which sector performs well? Historically speaking, it is always your tech sector which performs really, really well. Yes, the concerns about inflation, concerns about bond yields are there, but this is the area, this is the point of action where we start to ignore those noise with respect to bond yields and inflation, and we primarily focus on technical analysis, because that really helps us to filter that noise. So today or day after tomorrow, we could potentially see price coming towards the Thursday's low on with respect to Nasdaq, and that, my friends, what we're going to see is the Nasdaq perhaps forming a double bottom, and from there onward, we could see a potential move to the upside. However, if it breaks, then again, it is all about prices going towards 200-day simple moving average on the daily time frame, and from there, prices moving towards this 50-week simple moving average. That's all for now. I'll see you guys next time.